Welcome to another Havoc Racing and Fab episode. So this episode, we're kind of changing gears a little bit. We are moving away from the off-road stuff, and we are going to be working on this, a 2000 Honda Civic. So this is our beater car, like our parts getter car. We got it like 4 years ago. We got it for $600 and we only put like 100 into it to get it roadworthy again. Passed smog, got it registered, everything. So we don't really put a ton of money into this thing just because it's like our beater, you know, when we need to go get parts or groceries or anything like that. This is what we use instead of using the trucks, because we live in California, so diesel is very, very expensive. It's like right now, today, it's probably $7 on average right now in California for diesel. So we try to use the gas savers when we can. But let me point this thing around and let me show you what we're going to be doing with this thing today. So head gasket is going out on this thing. So we're going to be doing a head gasket. And while we're there, we're going to be doing a timing belt, the water pump, and all the other and belts as well, and all the serpentine belts as well. So we figured while we're doing the head gasket, we might as well do everything while everything is off. And then also, this guy got into a fender bender, and we're gonna fix that as well, just because while we're here, while we're doing all this work, we might as well get it back together. We're not gonna make it like perfect, just because, like I said, this is a beater and we really don't care about it. Just gonna make it look good so we can put the bumper cover back on. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, so let's get started. So I might change gear here a little bit. So I was gonna start messing with all this stuff, but I found that we can get this thing. This thing is only $30. I found it online for $30, so I'm like, screw it. Instead of bending this thing back out, just get a whole freaking new one for literally $30. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is, I know we have an exhaust crack on the exhaust manifold. I tried welding it up before, but I think it's back, like the crack grew bigger. So what I might do while we're waiting for all the other parts to get here for the head gasket and everything, I might take the exhaust off and actually weld it, like actually take it off and weld it properly this time, because last time we just did it on while the exhaust manifold was on the car. So this time, while I have everything off on the front and it's a little bit easier to get underneath, I might just take the whole exhaust manifold off, because we have to take it off anyways to do the head gasket, and actually weld it up properly the right way. So, because we got some time. Things are not going to be here for a while, so I might as well get stuff done and out of the way that I can do now while I'm waiting on parts. So this stuff will be pretty easy. And then yeah, once that thing comes in, that'll be super easy to put back on too. And that was really the main part of it, that was hanging everything up. So yeah, let's get started. We'll get working on the manifold and we'll get that welded up and put back together. So I got this thing out, and you can see I had tried to weld it here, but it cracked all the way on the where the weld was, and then all the way up here. So it goes all the way around. So pretty crazy that it cracked through the weld again. So what you're supposed to do when things crack like this is you have to drill a hole at where the end of the crack is, because if you don't, it's just the crack is going to continue on. But like I said, the exhaust was in the car when we tried to weld this, and so I didn't end up doing that. But I can see right here where the crack ends at the very tip of the weld. That's where it ends. So I'm going to drill a little hole there and then I'm going to drill a little hole on this side right here where you can kind of see where that crack ends right there, and then clean it up really nice, and then I will grind it out a little bit, and then probably, like I said, I'll use the nickel rod and arc weld that back together. All right, so we got it all welded up. It's not the prettiest job, but hopefully it'll do, at least to get us on the road for, you know, 50,000 more miles or so before it breaks again. We'll just go either fix it or just get another one. But yeah, so we got to let this cool down on its own. So with cast, you want to heat it up first before you weld it, and then weld it, and then let it cool down slowly. So we're gonna set it outside in the sun and just let it kind of slowly come down, because that will give us the best chance possible to make sure that the weld lasts forever before it cracks again. So we're gonna do that, and then we will get working on this again. I'll probably start taking this off, start taking some things off, you know, that we can get to, and get ready for the head gasket basically. So let's get it done.
Yes, he is still fat.
Yep.
Does he look
You know,
fat?
you're gonna, this is gonna go in the YouTube video, right? It's a lot easier when you're by yourself. Now when you got people watching, now you're getting all stage fright and everything. But okay, so new head gaskets here. All the new thing is here. Yeah, zoom in on it and check it out. I got a new filmer, so I have to teach him. No, leave it. It's, even though it goes black, it's still filming. It's just saving power. So
thank you.
If you need to see what you're doing, yeah, you just hit the back.
Thank you.
So this is here, new head gasket. And over here, so we got tensioner, new tensioner. What do you call this thing? Timing belt, the crank seals, and some RTV that we're not going to use. So, and that's it. So now we got to put this bad boy on. Everything's all clean. Put her on. And that is it. So apparently this can only go on one way. We were just watching the video, because if you put it on backwards, the holes in the back will not be lined up, so you'll know immediately if it's backwards. But yeah, so that's it. I don't think we need any sort of, no, that's it. Just drop this bad boy right back on. Mm-hmm. Okay. So actually I'm gonna get rid of this and do it by hand. So get rid of you. There it is. That's it. She is back on and good to go. Okay, so now we'll get the head bolts. Okay, so a little update here. We got exhaust back on, timing cover, everything, all that's back on, all the belts are on, power steering's back on, cruise control is back on, everything is together. So the only thing left that we have to do, which I'm going to do tomorrow, is we got a new distributor cap and rotor, we got new wires, all this, new spark plugs, and then put the valve cover back on. And after that, once all that's back on, we'll take it off the jack stands, turn it on, fire it up, and I'm going to leave all this off, obviously, everything on the front, to move it all back before I put the lights back in and the bumper cover and all that stuff. So all that's going to go on, and it's going to be, I think I told you guys, if not, I think I have an idea of how I can get this thing raised up to get it, to pull it down back to where it needs to be, like this side. So I must say it's pretty genius. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so got a new fuel filter that will go on tomorrow, and then all this, fill it up with water. So we'll get it done and we'll get back at it tomorrow. All right, see you guys later. All right, head is back on, distributor cap's back on, plugs are in, everything is good to go. I guess now let's put the wheels back on and drop this thing down and start adding some fluid to it. So the moment of truth has arrived. We're going to put the wheels back on, put some fluid in it, fire it up, and hope it starts. Let's get it done. I think that's everything. Put oil in it too. Oil's in it. Radiator fluid's in it. I had to put power steering fluid in it. That's back on. That's back on. Oh, I guess we'll fire it up and see what happens. Spark plug in. Cut it, that's not tight. What? This. Where's it leaking from? Right here, man. Did you not put a first faucet on the bottom? I did, yeah. It looked like it was leaking like crazy out of it. Was it? Yeah. Everything's back together. I got the car to fire up for a second, but the freaking fuel filter I bought is leaking like a sieve. So gonna take it back to Napa, throw it at them, and get a new one. So yeah, oh well. But it fired up, which was really cool, which you might be able to see on that camera. Actually, it fired up. It sounded like it was running like a top, so pretty happy about that. Just gotta go get a freaking fuel filter so the thing stops leaking. So we'll do that and fire it up again. Okay, the bad boy runs. Check this out. Running like a freaking champ. So I put the hood back on it because we're gonna go run and do it, take a test drive real quick. But should be good to go. I don't think anything's leaking. That's just residual stuff from the filling up the radiator, but we'll take it for a test run and see what happens. Okay, well, it seems to be running great. So AC's on. So the check engine light was on before because the cylinder 2 or cylinder 3 was misfiring. So we're gonna have to clear that, but so far everything looks great. Everything looks good. Seems to be running good. So we'll see what happens. We'll get it back home and start working on the panel work. All right, peeps. Check this out. This is what you call freaking homemade body rack, or whatever the heck those auto body guys call them. So basically we just need to put this part down, so from like here forward. That's the only part that really needs to bend down. So we put these on jack stands. The car is level, so I'm going to put something here so that it can pivot from there, and then have the back strap down. And now I have all the room to go underneath. I'm going to put a snatch block on that part of the trailer, and then go down with the come along and freaking hopefully bend this bad boy down. Freaking, where there's a will, there's a way.
What are we doing, Josh?
We are doing some redneck backyard freaking engineering here. Hey, it worked though.
Hey, you know what? Down. That's what it looks like you're doing.
It moved down a little bit, so. I can see it moving too.
Yep. That's all right.
Oh,
it's just your chain.
The chain, yeah. It's moving.
It is moving.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally moving.
Mm-hmm.
God, you're gonna make me become a fucking blogger.
No, you're just tired.
Hey, girls.
Yeah.
What's up?
Man. I mean, can we give it a couple more pulls, or should we loosen it up and drop that thing?
I'd loosen up and drop that thing.
Because
You're gonna need about like another 2 inches.
Because you're right, it is binding on this one right here.
Yeah, it's binding on your backside with the 2.
How would you say? Look at this side, Scotty.
Yeah.
And look at this side. How would you say? That's actually pretty dang close, huh?
Move your hand.
From there to there.
Dang, that's really close.
Mm-hmm. I think realistically, it doesn't have to be perfect. Anything else, we can hit, like, I can just hit this with a hammer or something. But I feel like it did drop.
Oh, hell yeah, it did.
Bend these down because, like what Aaron said, he's like, you want to get this as close as possible with the machine before you hit it. Because if you're trying to hit this with a hammer, it's only going to bend here and not like this, because the full thing is bent, right?
You're trying to bend the whole thing back. So you need to pull
this back like this. Everything needs to come back first, and then you worry about the small detail lid. Because he said when you pull this, this will bend itself back straight again. It'll go back to its own original spot. And then you go back with the hammer and do the tiny detail work. So he's like, pull this way.
Did it fuck up the fender?
No, it just pushed the fender backwards. The fender's fine.
No shit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I feel like it's gonna be, when we put it back in the garage on level ground, I bet it's gonna be pretty freaking close to
I bet you're right. With this kind of high-level engineering, I would be shocked if it wasn't pretty fucking close.
My mechanical genius knows no bounds.
No bounds. I heard that.
Dude, I was sitting in the garage, I'm like, dude, how am I gonna get this thing up in the air to, like, you know, pull down on this? Because I was like, even if I put an anchor in the cement, I have no room. And then I went to the backyard, I'm like, wait a minute.
Flatbed.
My trailer, you know, it's got the space in the middle.
Yeah. Hey man, good ideas only come from happy cows. And happy cows, as you know, come from California.
Damn right.
Damn right. Oh, fuck. Speaking of which, my fucking sister, Lori, she sends me this fucking cow video yesterday. You got to see it.
Roger, this is going on YouTube. We can only bleep so much.
No, I'm not going to put it on. I'm just going to hand you the phone and you can watch it.
The camera's on.
I know. I know.
This is going on YouTube.
Oh, so you can only bleep so much.
Yeah.
Copy that, sir.
Here.
Is that awesome or what?
Good use of AI, huh?
Hey, man.
What?
Fucking a cow doing a jig. Check it out. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
That's some funny stuff right there, my friend.
Hey, man, these freaking, the worn, what do you call it, soft shackles, they work for everything. You have to put as much content as you can on social media now, especially for like the race team and stuff, like the sponsors and
Oh, sure.
everything's got to be on social media. So
Yeah, so then Potty Mouth Raj stops by
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
blows
yeah.
your whole friggin' bleep budget. I was in the Navy for 10 years. I can't help it. And if you think my language is bad, you should meet my sister. Boy, oh boy.
Roger, you know we were in the Marine Corps, right?
I know you were.
So if we can tone it down, I'm sure you can.
I'll try.
Yeah.
You guys are very disciplined, though. The Navy, not so much.
You got something to block the back wheels?
yeah, it's strapped in the back.
Oh, it's not going to move forward? Okay.
Shouldn't. Oh, look at that. It's already moving. Nope.
Sure is.
Oh, oh. A little more. Let me double check this. A little, one more. One more. One more. One more.
I noticed that because of the triangle, it's kind of moving forward and in that direction.
That's where it needs to go.
Yeah, that's
But I
good.
saw it move.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw it move.
I think that's it. To be honest, because it's this guy is pretty much. Maybe go one more. One more.
Oh, yeah. It's doing it. That top beam's dropping.
Huh?
That top beam is
I
dropping.
told you this will start to bend.
It's
itself
dropping.
back. Yeah,
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
yeah. Go
Fuck
maybe
yeah.
one more.
Oops.
Do two because it'll spring back. Alright, I think that's it. I think we're golden. This I can massage back in the garage and everything.
Massage
Okay.
with a happy ending.
Hell, even that one, this thing over there, even is bent a little bit. Look at that one. It's even bent.
What do you mean?
It's the hood stopper.
Oh yeah.
It's even bent over there. So that fucking looks pretty fucking good. Man, I don't know, man.
Good enough for government.
I think it's good enough.
Alright, you can loosen this thing off and that's it.
Take a measurement or
Huh?
fuck it.
No?
No.
We're gonna go on faith.
It's dude, there's no way we're gonna get anything level here.
Because you got to have faith, the faith, the faith. Baby!
Baby! Don't let your sun go down on me.
Because losing everything
It's
is like the sun going down on
like your
me.
son going down on me. It's a gay thing.
You heard that joke, right?
Of course.
The Elton John and Michael Jackson wrote the same exact song except for one word. Same exact lyrics, one word. Elton John's is "Don't let the sun go down on me." Michael Jackson's is "Don't let your sun go down on me." Oh, is that going on the internet? Dang it!
It is.
Oh, that's an oldie but a goodie.
Holy shit, that looks fucking good.
Off the boat. They shipped it to.
When they ship it here, I want it to fall off the boat.
Yeah. So my good friend.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! No leak, no.
The motor? Oh yeah.
Oh, sure that.
So my good friend Mike Elder, we've been riding bikes together for like 26 years.
I remember you talking.
He's a fast guy, right? So he got a felony evading and
Alright peeps, check it out. Not bad, huh? It's not the best, but shoot. Got it pretty good back, nice and straight. Got this bad boy back on. The door actually opens now without touching the fender here. Got this back on nice and straight, so shoot, I can't complain about that, to be honest. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be perfect, but that's about as good as it's going to get. This is the only part. I mean, I might go get some paint later on, and like get rid of the scuff mark, but that was it. This all closes, everything closes, the hood closes. So now basically we just got to do, I'm going to rotate the tires, put the front to the back, back to the front, and then go take this thing out for a test drive and see how it does. All right, people, Honda Civic is done. Head gasket's back on, everything's back on, put together, so it's running like a champ. Tomorrow we're gonna wash it, clean it, get it all back together and get it all nice and pretty. But yeah, it's all freaking done. Look, garage is empty, so the race car will be coming back in tomorrow, and we're gonna be doing RCV shafts. So RCV shafts got to go back on it, and a couple other things. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll move on to the next one. So we'll see you on the next episode.